It's a good day to be a Blue Jays fan, and an even better day to be an Overwatch fan because Season 19 is coming next week on Tuesday, October 14th. But today is Thursday, October 9th, and we have a blog article previewing what's about to happen for this Halloween season. There's also a long dev video that has a video portion of it, but we won't watch it. I'll try to summarize it as best as I can. I think this article does it pretty well as well. So, beware, a haunted masquerade begins in Season 19. Darkness descends. Lanterns flicker. The masks go on. The haunted masquerade is about to begin. Season 19 is going to be a ball of spooktacular strategy, cursed chaos, and terrifying transformation. From festive Halloween events, new and old, to ongoing stadium evolutions, magical mythics, and costume cosmetics, you are cordially invited to the haunted masquerade. So that's the whole theme of this season. You get a little splash art here on some of the skins that are probably coming for the season. Looks very cool. Okay, and this is the Season 19 launch trailer, which you can watch on your own time here. But let's begin with the new arcade LTM mode that's coming in for the new season. It's spooky time. The Haunted Masquerade is Season 19's costume centerpiece. Teams can don the mystical masks of each other's heroes, each granting buffs that can flip the fight for friends or foes in these fun new compositions. You have the chance to dress up as any actively allied heroes and acquire special abilities based on whose mask you wear in the spectral spectacle. But here's the trick, the real trick. Some masks grant special benefits when paired with specific lore-linked heroes, pulling from iconic Overwatch moments, like Reinhardt and Brig bracing their shields together. So if you both pick their masks, they will get a big shield. That means some masks are more than power or plays. They're a chance to catch a glimpse of your heroes' stories and channel their bonds for the win. Experiment with the visaged variety in these frightful festivities, as creativity and synergy set the tone to twisted fun for this new haunted Halloween mode. All right, so here's what they mean by wearing the mask. So the masks are going to be in the spawn room when you play this new temporary game mode, and if you pick up one of the masks of somebody else, you get some buffs here as noted here. I think my camera's blocking Winston's. Melee damage now knocks enemies back, but the rest of them look pretty cool. And again, if you have specific lore-linked masks, you and a teammate, you get some benefits, which aren't listed here, so I'm sure you have to go into the game and figure it out. But in the Season 19 preview dev update video, they did show off that Ryan and Brig's shield gets a lot bigger if you happen to combo their masks together. So a little bit of a wacky, twisted mode. I usually play these fun game modes temporarily just for a little bit, and they're usually pretty fun. I do remember the what's it called, Mirror Watch, and all the other fun ones, and the April Fool's mode. Those usually tend to get a lot of praise for being super fun, so hopefully this one is good as well. All right, so that's the first thing of this new Season 19 coming up. More Halloween terror. And because no Overwatch Halloween would be complete without resurrecting a little classic terror, the gates of Aldersbrunn will creak open once more in the original nightmare Junkenstein's Revenge. Guys, this is the 10th year of this. I know we're only on year 9, but this is the 10th time they've done this, right? 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 2025. 10 straight years of Junkenstein's Revenge. If you haven't played this mode yet because you're new to Overwatch, play it, enjoy it, and let me know what you think, because this shit was made a long time ago. Now, if you dare step deeper into the story, Wrath of the Bride is waiting. So this was actually their early PvE Halloween mode that they made 3 years ago, and I actually enjoyed this one a lot when it first came out. Obviously, it's been done, tried, and tested, but it was me, Flats, Emong, and Siegel, and we had the world record for the top score, at least for the first week. And I think I remember I made a couple of shorts and strategy videos on how to do that one. But I did enjoy Wrath of the Bride. I think it came back last year and the year before as well. But this one's fun. The cinematic co-op chapter sends Sojourn, Junker Queen, Kiriko, and Ashe into the heart of Aldersbrunn to smash barricades, fend off exploding zombie omnics, and face terrifying bosses. Banshee Moira streaks from the rafters, Gargoyle Winston descends with crushing power, haunted castles twist into puzzling labyrinths, daring you to uncover the town's darkest secrets, while every jump scare tries to send you flying from your seat. This one is a more modern version of a Halloween mode, and there are raid mechanics where, stuff like Ashe's dynamite, or not dynamite, her coach gun will stun certain bosses and things like that. So definitely good to kind of learn some of the strategies there if you never played this mode. I do like this one quite a bit. Together, these 3 macabre modes make Season 19's Halloween celebration the most bone-chilling we've conjured to date. From the mask-swapping mayhem in the Haunted Masquerade to the undead gauntlet of Junkenstein's Revenge and the cinematic horror of Wrath of the Bride, this is a festival night you won't soon forget. So get ready to embrace this from October 14th, which is when the season begins, again next Tuesday, October 14th, till November 3rd, so about 3 weeks. Have a happy and safe Halloween, heroes. Next thing in this blog previewing Season 19 is Stadium, if you're into Stadium. This season, the playground grows with 3 new heroes. Wow. Torb, Hazard, and Sojourn. All three of these are coming into Stadium this season. Fight beneath the eerie glow of the Busan Sanctuary control map, so new map, Busan, where the temple bells toll like warning chimes in the mist. And for competitors, the climb resets with the new seasonal ranks and the coveted All-Star Cassidy skin waiting at the top. But that's not all. The armory is getting upgraded for all of your inventory indexing needs. Items and builds will now have a dedicated sub-tabs, filters, and faster search tools. Thank you. Need to find the perfect cursed gadget mid-build? Filters will let you sort by type, rarity, stats, or cost in a heartbeat. And since every second matters in this haunted arena, they mentioned the word gadgets. So what are gadgets? Read into the next section after the rest of the Stadium updates. Okay, we'll get to gadgets in a moment, but in short, they are consumable items that you pay one time, can use only for the one round. Now, the advanced info panel is now to be fully integrated into Stadium as well, so you'll see exactly how your chosen items and powers will alter your weapons and abilities in raw, terrifying numbers. Thank you. We want to remove the mystery from your stats, but not from the fight. Thank you, God. It pains me every time I buy like ability power. I'm like, does this affect this? How much damage do I do now when I buy this item? Now you can actually press the advanced panel pad, which is F1 on the keyboard. Don't know what the button is on console, but you open your hero tab, and then there's an advanced section to show you your exact numbers, probably multiplied and modified, because they are what do you call it? Not strings, variables or numbers. Integers that are getting multiplied as is. So when you buy an item, it should change the variable right away, which is good to see. We're also adding combat text. You'll be able to view your damage and healing numbers float on screen in first and third person, all Stadium matches, plus the oh my God, damage numbers are gonna enter the game now, finally. It's like Apex, you know, when you shoot someone, you see the damage number fly up, or Deadlock. I've been wanting Overwatch to do this for a long time. Every time you watch a main KarQ channel video, everybody always asks in the comments, how'd you get the damage numbers to show up? Well, it's a workshop tool specifically made only that works in custom games, and now they're finally baking it into the game. But it seems like they're only adding this in Stadium only. But I do think adding like damage numbers on screen isn't really a bad thing. It doesn't really distract anything. Worst case, you can opt out of it and maybe disable the option, but I would personally turn on damage numbers if I could in the main game too. In any case, customize the size, transparency, and data type displayed, or turn it off entirely. It's your game, your info displayed your way. Bro, why is this under the Stadium thing? Add it to the main game, please. The Masquerade will be in full swing. Stadium features are going to be fresh, and the climb begins anew. Enjoy the playground updates. All right, so we mentioned gadgets as a consumable. Well, I told you guys it's consumable. Let's see what they wrote about gadgets. Active items for active mischief. Season 19 introduces gadgets, sinister little tricks and treats that can turn any Stadium match into a ghost story. Pick one per game for a single ace up your sleeve to unleash at the perfect moment via a customizable hockey. My mistake. Apparently it's not a consumable. It's an active item to use. Need to crack the front line? Colossus Core lets you push through like an unstoppable wraith, so I assume this is probably like can't be CC'd for a brief moment. Wipe away curses? Kitsune Charm burns away negative effects and keeps you in the fight, so like a cleanse or a debuff remover. Escape death? Use jet skates and ghost your opponents. Oh, probably become, what is it? Maybe like a speed boost? Balance your buys, because every gadget comes at a price. They will be available in common, rare, or epic rarities, so you can pick the right fit that could turn the tide and save your life. One key press, one gadget, one chance, so an active item. Go trick or treating in the battle passes. Now let's talk about cosmetics. The Haunted Masquerade is almost here, and the battle passes are going to be a full-blown chaos costume party. On the premium track, the spooky spotlight falls onto two new magical mythic marvels, two mythic skins in Season 19. Number 1, Divine Druid Lifeweaver, a radiant guardian reborn in glowing biolight. And then we also have Kiriko's Spirit Keeper Weapon Mythic, so a skin mythic for Lifeweaver, and then a weapon mythic for Kiriko, with a kunai that blazes with spectral foxfire and ancient flame. But the treats don't stop there. Now you want to suit up for the legendary costumes of Oni Cassidy, Mermonster Wuyang, Vampire Moira, Ninja Sombra, and the Pirate Terror One-Eyed Wilhelm Reinhardt. You get epic skins like Cursed Woods Echo, Cursed Teddy Zenyatta, and Cursed Candle Torbjorn to round out the ghastly guest list, along with 80 mythic prisons, legendary loot boxes, universal emotes, coins, credits, and more. So if you want to go full ghoul though, there is the Ultimate Battle Pass bundle to give you the premium pass, 20 skips, 2,000 coins, and Vampire Kiriko, and the R7K Preserver Ramatra legendary costume skins. Wow, very cool. This season is brewing a batch of toil, trouble, and style from the Haunted Masquerade. Okay, hold on, pause. Where's the quote where it's like double bubble, toil, and trouble? I swear it's like a Shakespeare thing, but I might be wrong. And they use that reference a lot in other games and witches and stuff, like The Witcher 3, I remember. But I think it's not Romeo and Juliet, is it? It'd be Macbeth. Anyways, somebody let me know because I'm too lazy to look it up. Magical mythics. Okay, so I did say there was two mythics. There was a mythic weapon skin for KarQ, and then Lifeweaver gets one. But apparently they're adding another one. So I guess 3 mythics or 2.5 mythics, right? So now there are 2 mythics per season. Divine Druid Lifeweaver at the launch, Cyber Fuel Junkrat at the mid-season cycle. And then, of course, the weapon mythic from KarQ. So 2.5 mythics in addition to the KarQ one. Yep. Okay, we also want to make sure that when you obtain a mythic hero skin, it feels mythical from the very moment. So starting in Season 19, we're leveling up the way you unlock customization tiers for your mythic hero skins. Gone will be the traditional evolutionary paradigm to progress through. Now, each tier is going to grant a distinct customization to tailor your magical mythics from the top. At Tier 1, you will unlock the complete mythic skin design. And then from there, each tier unlocks new ways to personalize your look with alternate components, colorways, and ambient effects toggles. You'll still climb through the tiers, but they're now about refining that powerful feeling over building it. This new style system aims to ensure that your mythic presence is felt and seen right away. Oh, you know what sucks with these mythics is I think in the early, like Season 1, 2, and 3, they were like the best they had ever been because they had a lot more time to work on them and they're not crunched to put one out every season. Because that Genji one had so much customization right off the rip before they did this whole progression system. Which kind of sucks. This is still not going back to this. What do you mean? Going away traditional paradigm? Traditional to me is the first season where you got to pick way more options, but I'm a little disappointed in the mythics lately. Like maybe they look cool, but they're nowhere near as cool as they were at the beginning of the game of Overwatch 2. Next, oh, they're touching more on the mythic Lifeweaver one, mythic Divine Druid Lifeweaver hero skin. So from the ashes springs new growth. Lifeweaver rises as Divine Druid, blah, 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 blah. You get nature. From the start, you'll unlock this final mythic, and then the additional tiers will give you the new colors, accessories, and ambient effects, and haunting visual effects, sound effects as you progress. It's a living, breathing mythical rebirth, and one of the most stunning skins that has ever blossomed. I won't lie, they do look pretty cool here. Maybe they are redeeming themselves in terms of the coolness factor here. And now here's a picture of the mythical Spirit Keeper weapon skin for KarQ. We can probably put up a little bit of the trailer that they had to show a bit more of how it looks in game. As across 4 progression levels, you'll unlock reactive visuals, chilling flourish animations, and a kill effect that marks every final blow, not just an assist, final blow with Foxfire. And finally, let's skip on over to kind of like make this a bit quicker. We have the shop collection. So the season's shop drops are going to be the Archangels. We have Mercy, Freya, Genji, Baptiste, Pharah, and Sigma to ascend to heavenly heights from October 14th to 27. Very cool looking skins. If you have the wallet for it, me personally, maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't. Next, we have Spirits. Okay, this Roadhog one is a must buy. The Spirits from October 28th to November 10th. Afterwards, you can slip into skins drawn from folklore for KarQ, Ashe, Reaper, Widowmaker, and Roadhog. Look at that. Roadhog one's gonna be the most popular, believe it or not. Ancient Spirits will walk again with Mystical Mystique stitched in it. What is this a reference to? If these are Mystical Mystique, this is probably in folklore that I'm unaware of because I'm not cultured. Where is this hog a reference to? Is it like a raccoon or a bear? I don't know. You tell me, guys. I leave this up to you to teach me. Remember, these collections are spellbinding in nature, but limited in time. All right, Season 19 is set to see the new Haunted Masquerade, Halloween Terror events, blah, 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 blah. Okay, enter Season 19 Haunted Masquerade if you dare. Okay, again, Tuesday, October 14th. I kind of just skipped over the final little bits of creative writing here. I apologize to the writers here and the editors. One final thing they didn't mention in this preview blog, which I saw in the dev update video, which again, you can watch in your own time, is that they teased that you will be able to play test the new hero for Season 20, which comes out in December. And you can kind of see the weapon she's wielding. Let's just be real. This is a melee hero. I think it's been teased they are a gladiator because I think you see it in Colosseo. So maybe Italian gladiator. Looks pretty dope. Look at that weapon. What do we got here? A first melee-based hero outside of Ryan and Brig, a melee DPS, maybe similar to Magic and Marvel Rivals. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think. And I think that's it for this blog preview. Pretty cool. Hopefully you guys are excited for Season 19. And yeah, thanks for listening to me yap. Peace.